everybody? Stephen Evans, your Springfield money man. And today I want to talk about the value of advice and the value of having a financial advisor and working with someone. I'm a certified financial planner professional, and one of the things that means is that I've taken rigorous education and passed tests, and I actually have a degree in financial planning. So, I've got a lot of information and knowledge. And that's one of the big values of working with me is I've been doing this for 16 years, passed a lot of tests, I understand the industry. And I'm a person. I'm a real person that you can talk to. I'm going to learn your situation. I'm going to learn about you. And I want to help you make it. And there's a lot of options out there. One of the big ones is these robo-advisors where you go in and you plug in the information yourself and the robot does the work, and you kind of get a plan. Well, they're all right plans. They're beginners, but they don't really understand you. They don't ask you questions. The robot doesn't learn, what are your values? What are you trying to accomplish? Do you value your kids? Do you want to leave them an inheritance? Do you not like paying taxes? Do you love certain industries? What do you like? And that's what working with me entails is I'm going to learn what you like. I'm going to learn about you. I'm going to learn about your goals. I'm going to dig deep down and find out like what you are trying to do. And I'm going to ask questions because a lot of times we have misconceptions about what we're trying to do. I had some people come into my office the other day, and he was sitting down, and him and his wife, we're talking about retirement, what they want to do, and they had no idea. And I said, well, with the amount of money you have, you could retire for 30 grand a year right now. And he's like, oh, well, that's not enough. And I'm like, well, that's why we're doing this is what is enough? What are you trying to do? So like, I can sit down and ask all these questions about, well, what are you going to do in retirement? Well, we want to travel, or, we're going to go do this. Well, that's going to cost this amount a year. And all of a sudden, this client who was like, oh, I could do 30 grand a year, now it's 110 or 120. So it's defining those goals and asking those questions and really helping you dig down and find out what you want, because retirement is just such a weird thing. I prefer the word actually financial independence, because that means that you are financially independent. You're not relying on anything else. You have enough money, you have enough assets where you can do whatever you want. So I prefer that to retirement, but everyone knows what retirement is, so that's why we talk about retirement. But getting back to what I'm saying is I know your situation, and then I have all this knowledge, and I can come in and put it in a financial plan and tailor a financial plan to you. These robos, a lot of them tailor it to, there could be 40 plans or hundreds or 10 bazillions that are the same because the way the robot is. If you're a 40-year-old and you're retiring at this age with this amount of money, most of your plans are going to be the same. But does it know, where your kids want to go to school? Do you have an emergency fund? One of the big things we do is, do you have a will or a trust, or, what's your life insurance? A lot of people are like, they'll look at these things and be like, oh, $100,000 enough for life insurance. And I'm like, that's 1 year of your income. What is your wife like? Who's going to take care of your kids if she has to go back to work? So it's asking all these questions, and a lot of them are uncomfortable questions. And, when you answer those uncomfortable questions, you can really dig deep down and find out what you're trying to accomplish, because, if one spouse, and it's even getting you on the same page, like I get one spouse over here who's like, I want this and this, and the other spouse is like, I want that and that. And we've got to bridge those together and open up those lines of communication so we can get you on the right path. And that's what a good advisor does. It's the human side that gets you there. And if you're working with me, I'm going to get you to your goals. I'm going to make sure you're putting away enough money, that you have enough budget, that you're doing all this stuff. My main goal is to get you to the end and prepare you for any risks that are along the way. And if I can do that, it's awesome, because you're able to live your life, live your dream, give money to your kids, do whatever you want to do, and do it in a way that you're not having to stress out about money. And that, that's what I do. So, you're busy at home or at work or whatever you're doing your life. Do you really want to spend all of your time learning how to do this business? So that's why hiring an advisor is great, because I hire architects to do stuff. I hire plumbers to do things. I hire electricians. I could go out and learn how to wire and spend all my time, but I'd rather go home and, spend time with my children and do the stuff that I love instead of trying to take it over and do it myself. So a lot of times it's cheaper, even if you are paying me. If you look at the long run on the things that I can do, it is cheaper to hire me than to try to learn it yourself and make those costly mistakes that you just didn't even know that you were making because you may have missed this area in financial planning. So that is the value. It's the human side. And it's my favorite part. I love watching my clients grow. I mean, when they grow and have new experiences and bad things happen and they're prepared, like during COVID, and my clients had emergency funds, and some of them lost jobs, but we had money and we didn't have to stress out about it, and they had enough time to get another job and not kill themselves because we were planning and prepared for it. So it's awesome doing this job, and I really enjoy working with my clients. And if you're looking for someone who wants to be more on the human side of planning, that's what I like. So give us a call. We offer a second opinion service. If you already have an advisor and you're not doing the human style, schedule an appointment with us. Talk to us. It's free for a one complimentary consultation. We'll sit down. We'll talk to you, and you may find out that you're missing some things you didn't know about. So we're always here to help, and I hope you guys have a great day.